I have a pancake, French toast, fruits. Not fruits. Fruits. I thought it was berries for a second. And you have a
omelet.
Yeah.
Home fries.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yum.
Try to get something a little bit more support and wide enough for my foot. That's the main thing. It's like I have a pair of shoes now, but they're not quite the right size and they're not wide.
Yeah.
Like that's
Food. Oh yeah, I guess I should talk about today. So we kind of in a little bit of a panic this morning decided to zero because we had to wait until 10, it's right here, to until 10 for a shoe store to open, to call Holland to make sure that they had the shoes that NASA needs. Well, they didn't, so then we kind of panicked and decided that we need more time to think. But after everything today,
yay!
new shoes! Yeah, so that's all we did today. We got a shuttle to get new shoes, and we did think about plan ahead, you know, for the future. And we have a plan for tomorrow. We're gonna slack back 18 miles. And yeah, we needed the zero. Well, we need the zero to get the shoes. But hold on, we need food now. So I'll get back to you.
This is where you eat when you're not open, huh? Yes. Okay.
Oh, you're just moving everything away. Yum! Good morning. I believe this is day 140, but I'm not entirely sure. So we are just leaving Williamstown after our extempore zero yesterday. And NASA is working with me today. This is very exciting. He has his new shoes and we really hope that they're gonna work well for him. And today, hold on, train tracks. Cool. So today we are slack packing 18 miles to, what is that town? Bennington, Vermont. And we're gonna stay here, I guess. We're gonna stay at another motel called Cata something. I'll write it down here. But yeah, basically, so a shuttle driver picked our stuff up this morning and he's dropping them off at that Cata something motel, and we will walk there and then they will pick us up from the trailhead and we will continue normally tomorrow. So I think it's good to get some slack packing, more miles done, and also NASA can kind of break his shoes in maybe a little bit without all the weight of the pack. So we thought that sounded like a good idea. It's kind of foggy this morning, but it shouldn't rain. Let's hope so. But yeah, let's get this day started. So we're just gonna walk between these people's homes, which seems a bit weird, but I guess they have consented for all the hikers to walk through their property. Sorry, people. That's so nice. Oh man. People are so nice and helpful. What a cute little bridge. This is cool. Alright, back into the woods. This looks more familiar. So we are looking for something that we should be arriving to eat like any moment. So we couldn't find it, so we have to make one of our own. But I like it. 1,600 miles and lots of smiles. Yay! Good job, us. Still some other 600 miles or something to go.
Yeah.
So NASA is sporting his new Merrells. Woo! And they feel good so far, you said? Yay! Please work.
Yes, please do.
That would be wonderful. I think we've had enough food problems already. We don't need any more, please. Amongst all, Eeyore and NASA and me, Jasper's been the only one who haven't really had that many food problems. So, well, at least somebody's been kind of saved from them. But yay. Let's hope they will work really well.
Ain't no passing parade.
The soundtrack of our hike often is either NASA or me, or both of us singing. Oh, this creek is so pretty, or river, or brook. We're coming for you, Vermont, in just a couple of miles. Okay, we have quite a steep part in this uphill. I'm just trying to film it to see if it will look at all as steep as it actually is. I don't know why it never really does. But so, yeah, anyway, it's a very steep part. But we're almost to a couple kilometers from Vermont.
I'm NASA.
I'm Firefox.
What about you guys?
So we just crossed over to Vermont, which is state number 12 out of 14. That sounds really good, but we still have a long way to go and the most difficult part ahead of us. But that's cool. We met some more Sobos today, and everyone confirmed that Vermont lives up to its name. So like Pennsylvania had a nickname of Roxylvania on the AT, Vermont has a nickname of Vermud because there's lots of mud. And especially apparently when it rains it gets really quite bad. So we have that to look forward to. But it's really nice to be in Vermont and have another state done and dusted. Woohoo! Ooh, another thing about Vermont is that there's a thing called Vermont Long Trail, which goes through the state of Vermont, and the southern end of it, blah blah. The southern end of it. Oh, a froggy just jumped into the pool. The southern end of it is right here at the border, and it will be like the same path as the Appalachian Trail for 105 miles, and then the AT will turn east and the Long Trail will keep going north. So we're going to kind of hike part of the Long Trail as well while we're doing this. Okay, so we made a mistake. So we took a blue blaze, or it was not really officially a blue blaze. We took an alternative route to go around this pond, and then there was supposed to be a connector path back to the AT on the other side of the pond, but after walking a while on the blue blaze or the other alternative trail, when we finally got to the connector trail, it's completely flooded. I think maybe beavers have built a dam or something, but the pond basically that the path would go around was completely flooded into the connector path and way deep into the forest next to that. And we tried to go around from the left, like we went as far as we could, but then the forest got so impassable and there was still like lots of water and swampy whatever. So eventually we just decided that it's not smart or safe to try to get back to the AT. So now we're gonna have to continue on this other path, which also is kind of flooded. So this became a really not such a easy adventure. So yeah, we should have taken the blue blaze. It's hindsight is 2020 and whatever. But okay, anyway. So the point is that we can't get back to the AT unless if we go all the way back around, which I don't want to backtrack. So we're just going to take this other road bed or whatever down to town, but we will miss part of the AT, which is sad. Though the one part that we miss is this really steep, rocky, kind of dangerous sounding downhill that people in the comments said that somebody like fell 2 times and hurt themselves and had to take 2 zeros to recover. And so I'm not exactly sad to miss that part, but the other parts I guess would have been nice. But yeah, here we are taking the road to the town instead of the AT. Yeah. Well, I just thought of something positive. At least the hostel doesn't have to pick us up from the trailhead, because we will be walking ourselves into town. Maybe we can just walk straight into a deli or something. I need food after this sometimes, like, we like to do some side quests. We even occasionally have started calling ourselves jokingly the side questers. But not every side quest will go according to plan. Just, you know, a lesson learned. Be aware. If you do a side quest, it might not work out the way you planned for it to work out. Oh, hello dog. So we finally made it out of the very rocky dirt road, and now we're walking a pavement road, getting closer to town. Yay, we made it to the town of Bennington. We still hiked 18 miles, but just not all of it on the AT. But now we are in search of some food, and then we'll get to the motel where our stuff, gear already is hopefully waiting for us. Catamount Motel. That's where we're staying tonight. Apparently catamount means a cougar or a mountain lion, which I had never heard of that word, catamount, but now I know.